chopped up in the air. Yachman trying to get to the biscuit. One of the top scoring rookies in the league, and it comes near corner to Gretzky. Good pass. Yachman in front. Backhander score. What a play by Gretzky. Gretzky with a beautiful pass. Just turned the Penguins inside out. Fly, and it'll be Ian Moran. Left wing delivery to Dave Roche. Roche hammered on a check by Michel Petit. Dave, I think, was trying to take a piece of him back and just did not get it all. He tried to ram him on the boards, and now Roche runs into Tocchet and sends him flying. The puck slipped back into the Penguin zone. Going back to get it will be Chris Tamer. On the right wing to Peter Nedved. And streaking through center ice to the Kings end. Pittsburgh trailing 1-0. Nedved's shot right off a leg.
Roche just got flattened by Tocchet. He was high load on that one. Tocchet nails him again in the goal crease.
And now he's going to get a penalty. And now Tocchet comes after him. Tocchet drops the gloves and starts swinging away at Dave Roche. I believe when it's all done and said that Tocchet may get a double minor here and Roche just a single minor.
I think Roche caught Tocchet with the stick when he knocked him down earlier. Tocchet came back, returned the favor in the Pittsburgh zone, then followed him all the way up the ice.
Ooh, he is cut too.
Yeah. See the blood there? And Roche caught him with the stick before, and that's what Tocchet's upset about. And the referee, Marawelli, missed it.
It may not be an advantage to Pittsburgh. We saw Rick Tocchet play with a broken jaw, so that's not going to affect his play at all.
Watch this here. See that stick come up? And it was Tocchet's stick that hit him, actually. He got hit with his own stick. He just wasn't ready for the hit. That was a good, clean hit by Dave Roche. Now Tocchet hits him again and stays right with him. I just follow. He's just yelling at him now, and they go right to the beginning. Look what happens. He gets high load here. Boom. He got cross body blocked on the way in. Tocchet takes another shot at him for good measure, and Roche comes up swinging again when Tocchet looked away to see if Marawelli was looking. So he's caught him with a couple of surprise shots on that shift. Watch Tocchet's stick. He clears the puck in, and here comes Dave Roche. Whose stick hits Rick Tocchet? Down goes Rick Tocchet. He's still got that stick in his hand, doesn't he? That's the same one that hit him in the face.
Smolinski leaving the puck for Marcus Nasman. A wrist shot. He shoots and scores. And a lot of good little defensive things. Yannick Perreault to the right wing. Here's a big collision along the far side as Tamer flattened the Kings. Tony Granato on the far wing. And he hammered it.
I don't think that they're not talking on the bench about number 21.
Yep.
And Chris Tamer hears it.
McGough now.
He's all ears.
Here's Granato coming after Tamer. They get the sticks into one another. Tamer knocked him down. He comes off the near side. Stick by Tamer is Granato. He put the stick right into his face, and now Tamer knocks him down. Right in front. Well, Granato helped draw that penalty.
Yes, he did. But, you know, Mike, I'll be honest with you. I think that at some point the referee has to step in. You know, he allowed Granato to whack people for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And eventually, you're going to take matters into your own hands if the referee doesn't do something about it.
Well, Granato originally did put the stick into him.
I mean, if you want to go back, we can show you. We can show him kicking his legs, Jogger's legs out from under him. Him elbowing Moran in the back of the head, cross-checking Ian Moran, now spearing Tamer there. I mean, you know, what's the guy have to do before he gets a penalty called against him? And that's why Tamer took matters into his own hands. I don't complain very often, but this is ridiculous.
2 minutes, roughing. Time of the penalty, 18:04.
There's a nice little spear right there.
Well, players, the one thing they don't care for is spearing.
And that wasn't even that much of a punch. It looked a lot worse when he did it then.
Can't get to it. Michel Petit, though. Glenn Murray really strong for the Penguins. This Smolinski tonight, particularly in a role of working hard. Well, behind it at the park without a helmet. And the Penguins have the Kings in trouble right now. Loose puck. Wills trying to knock it in, but Defoe makes a good save there. And now Michel Petit and Glenn Murray start to bang each other around. But Murray is really sticking his nose in everywhere tonight. He and Brian Smolinski, I think, have been the two most impressive players the Penguins have had here tonight.
Murray and Petit end up going off, roughing the call on the two players. They each pick up roughing minors. Look at Murray staying with Petit here, kind of holding him really, and then Petit taking a shot at him, and then hitting him with the stick in the back of the helmet. They really have not taken advantage of the fact that they've had the man advantage. The Penguins certainly deserve a lot of credit for that.
2 minutes for hooking.
Smolinski gets a 2-minute penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct.
You know what that is? You know what that is, don't you?
The Penguins penalty.
Yeah. Gave him a penalty for diving. It's the first time we've seen that in 3 years.
King's penalty to number 25, Daryl Sador.
Well, how could he call the penalty on Sador? And Sador is the man. He was right on that call. We were wrong on that. But it doesn't make any sense. He would just have to call the one penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct for diving. You know what my guess is? He said something to Morelli such as, "No, it's about time," you know?
Yeah, it's possible.
And I think that just got him in the box. I'm guessing.
And it's also possible that he saw that he hooked him, but he figured that Smolinski embellished it. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Which I thought too at the moment, but yeah, I don't think he would make the. I don't think he'd make the call in the same play. You can't call a hooking call and have
well,
the guy.
If the guy then realizes he's been hooked and then flops to the ice, theoretically he's trying to draw the penalty by diving when in fact the penalty was already, you know.
Think about what you're saying. Steph.
I know exactly what I'm saying. I do. You can still embellish it. It doesn't mean that.
It doesn't matter how
he doesn't know. He doesn't know when he takes the dive, Mike, that the penalty is going to be called. You know what I mean? He doesn't know that. We know that in retrospect that the penalty was being called. But at the time he took the dive, he had no idea that Merriweather was going to call that.
Why would he call the penalty?
Because he dove, regardless of whether he was hooked or not.
No, I mean the hooking call.
Because he hooked it, but he also embellished it with a dive.
Howie going back behind the Los Angeles net. We haven't had a good old-fashioned talk.
That's a good argument.
In a while. Go behind the net, right in front, and Todd can't put it by Ken Reagan, who has sparkled here in this third period for the Penguins. Big jam up in front. Here in front, Sador. Defoe certainly keeping the Kings in this game with some great saves. Reagan playing well too in front, though. A shot score. Ziplikov takes it right in the slot and gives the Kings the lead, 2-1. But it's not over yet. The Kings have it, though. They've got an open net. Here's Gretzky shooting, scoring. And leads it up to Jaromir Jagr. 37 seconds to go. Penguins trying to come up with some late magic here. Smolinski shoots it. Defoe the save, rebound, score. The Penguins do get one, and they make it 3-2.